From January 2nd, 2020, the implementation of the Finance Bill will kick off. Individuals are expected to produce their tax identification number before they can use their new or existing bank account in Nigeria. This means no tax payment, no bank account. I am Jennifer Chineke on the streets with Dmitv.
Very good thing to do. One of the best things Nigeria is doing. And the only problem is that we are having problem in collection. You know, when people register, they don't get it over 3 years now. So something is missing. And what is missing is because the first man that handled it did not plan very well. They did not take into cognizance how the former minister, Sunday Babalala, how he did it in only 3 weeks. Everybody got it all over Nigeria. The operational style of registering and issuance is getting too long, you know, and giving to, so people are beginning to lose interest. But it's an essential, you know, property that we should have for ourselves, because that's what makes us to be Nigerians. You see, the system needs to be corrected. You understand my point now? People who are unemployed in Nigeria should have a register. They should have, you know, a means of identification. They are not working. And if you're out of job, they give you one paper they call P45. That P45 signifies that you are not working. And immediately you start working, it will register again that you have started working, and they continue to take their tax. But when you are not working, it is the responsibility of the government to take care of you.
It's a good idea. Anything that is going to make government to get revenue should be welcomed. If you want water, you want light, you want social amenities, it's money that will be required. So government should get money. But the issue there is that let it be extended somehow, so that people will take their time and assess it, and then so there won't be frictions or frustration here and there. As it stands now, most people don't know where to assess tax and frustration. They don't know. So there's need for more awareness. There's need for more signage between the various agencies. Wherever people are, talk to them, educate them on it. People are not really against it. It's a matter of understanding.
Every developing nation is part of the necessities, because you depend on tax for development and growth. And therefore, so there's necessity to keep a tab on people response to tax, which is necessary, even religiously, and the gospel truth. So just like the VBN, the TIN is also important, so that you can have a good record, a clear record of what you have and what is forthcoming. It's good for budgeting and planning. You see, the individuals are the ones that make use of the dividends of tax. So you also know that you have to contribute as part of your civic duty. So it's necessary so that those that contribute will also give a leading to those, to the use of that tax for the development and the growth of the economy.
Well, so far it will bring accountability, and I think it will help in curbing corruption also. The way I understand it is, if you get any income to a certain degree, so it's progressive tax. I like it, it's progressive tax. The higher you get, the higher you pay. So it's in a good direction. I'm in support of it.
No, the problem we have in this country is that we have a lot of good policies. And then if some of those policies are properly pursued, you know, they'll be laudable. But the issue is that most often we have these policies and we don't, you know, follow them to latest. Well, the essence is to ensure that people pay taxes. In Nigeria, people don't take payment of taxes seriously. But, you know, when we travel abroad or go to other places, we are diligent in payment of our taxes. But here, you know, people feel they can enjoy everything free. But the problem is that here in Nigeria, we're not used to, you know, taxes. And then when you mention taxes, every person is happy, as if you want to punish people. But it is something you do to help. It's an obligation you render to the government, so that government will in turn, you know, provide the amenities for you. So I don't think there's anything. I think that's another way of ensuring that people pay their taxes if actually they will pursue it to a logical conclusion.
To me, I don't think it's a very good opinion for us as a nation at this moment, because so many things are going astray and there are so many things that need to be given attention even before the tax identification number. Because to me, it's as if it's a way of trying to exploit even the innocent and the poor masses who don't even have anything. So going to the bank and to show your tax identification number, I think is not something good. Though it will work in a very good society where things are working for the people, where you have means of livelihood, it will be very, very okay. But then for now, it's not timely. The timing is wrong. What it means in essence is that you may not even have money to cater for some other things. Then the identification number now, it means that before you have it, you have to settle your tax and so many other things before you have the number. Now, having money for you to even steal money for survival, then you talk of tax. When the nation is not working, how then will you survive?
Not everybody can get that tax identification number, in the sense that it's not everybody. Like formally, it's only those who are businessmen that do collect it before, go about their businesses, and then before they collect money from the bank. But if they are introducing it to everybody, even the civil servants now, we have been even paying tax. They did not give us the certificate. Those certificates have not been given directly, because we are not supposed to suffer before we get that certificate.